Try to see it my way. Do I have to keep on talking till I can go on? While you see it your way, run the risk of knowing that our love may soon be gone.
Okay, so this morning I'm drinking out of my chickadee mug. And I have more light on me because the sun is at a point in the sky where it's coming directly in the window, which is right there. About 11 o'clock it starts to get a little dim. This room sits on the east side of my house, so it gets most of the morning sun. And I hope you don't go screaming into the street by seeing me clearly. Maybe someday I'll put on some makeup and look all good and all that, but I don't wear makeup very often anymore. I used to wear it all the time back in my babylicious days, but I don't do that anymore. I don't see any need for it. Let's see, this morning I woke up and on YouTube, as far as my viewing, I did some quick viewing. I said, you know, I just want something uplifting, and people think my musical tastes run only into the 70s, which is basically true. I'll tell you my whole theory about the music, by the way. I have this whole, you know, they always say the 70s and the 60s and so on. There's actually a cutoff point at the 5s, not the zeros in music, if you look really closely. And like 1945, 1955 is really big band swing era until about Elvis Presley, about 1955. And then 55 to 65 is rock and roll. And then the Beatles come. So you have 65 as the cutoff point. They came about 64, but 65 to 75 is really protest and at the beginning of more lyrically beautiful music. And anyway, so you have 65 to 75. Then 75 to 85 is kind of disco and so on. And so I have these little separate. So I'm really stuck in 65 to 75, yeah, I would say. But I listen to other things. I'm just real picky. And one of the things I found, one of the bands I found in the 80s was World Party. And I love them. They have great lyrics, very uplifting songs, very insightful tunes, and I love them. And so today they're the morning show on in the coffee house. Let's see. Again, I want to thank everybody who worried about me and all that, and even sent me a note. Ooh, he came out of his little, I mean, he didn't send it to me on YouTube, he sent it to my Gmail. But anyway, he even sent me, you know, a note to say he's sending me his strength, and that helps. And then my daughter, of course, showed up and sent me her coffee mug. My daughter is Mamarati. She is 34 years old. And if you do the math, you can do the math if you like. But I'll tell you, I had her when I was 15 years old. But I did not raise her. And all of that will come out in my book. But the whole details of all that. But I've had 2 children. I have given birth to 2 children. And I have raised no children. I met my daughter for the first time when she was 25. I've not met my second daughter yet. But hey, if you're out there, I'm right here, and I welcome you with open arms, you know. And your sister would love to meet her only sister in the world that she knows of. I mean, she might have some by her dad, but would be, you know. Anyway, I've never really talked to him about that. She has talked to her biological father too. I don't talk to him. I just, you know, kind of pointed her in the direction when I met her that he's kind of, this is who he is. I look for him and all that. And she has a beautiful son, who is my grandson, and he's the one that's into Legos. I'd love to see him do some Lego film. Boy, that would, now, Steph, that would do it, you know. That would keep him busy, make him do some Lego films. I think Blunty gives like a tutorial, kind of, you know, tells you how he did it. I bet he'd be really good at it. Anyway, I just wanted to warn you that if you ever take on Mamarati, you're going to be taking on two redheads, because she is a lot like me. We've always been very intrigued by the fact that although I didn't raise her, my hair, although I didn't raise her, she is a great deal like me. So there is a lot more than you know about that is nature in who you are. It's not all environmental. It's not all nurture. Okay, so I get off on the track, but I love her to death, and you know, if you start hating on her, honey, you're gonna have her mama on you. Just so you know, if she decides to show her face. And who knows? You know, she's kind of like that. She's more, you know, geeky about cameras and stuff than I am. So maybe she will. I love to sing. I want to tell you, I like the music you chose, Steph. It was good. It's kind of campy. As far as YouTube people, let's see. Sean Bedlam came back last night. Oh man, with a vengeance. And I enjoyed watching his videos. And Little Loco was in LA Weekly. Oh, not LA Weekly, but some LA paper thing, you know, local thing. But still, it's nice that she's getting some press, because she is just flippin' talented. Giesner is a art film person that I've been watching, and if you get a chance, go over and look at a couple of his films. It's actually his brother that's putting them up, and I don't know where where the guy is, but there's two of them on there that I liked. I would love to go over and look at Dinah Chick's dots on her video and see if you can do anything about that. And that's it as far as YouTube stuff. My thought this morning when I got up was about people, kids mostly, who, well, it could be anybody, just assholes. Are these assholes who judge people by minuscule data on their lives. And it's been going on a long time, you know, on the internet. But, you know, they'll see one post in a forum and immediately make grand assumptions about who you are, where you come from, what you think, what you do, you know, what toilet paper you use. Which is crap, you know. How much can you know about a person from one, you know, short line of text? How can you make grand assumptions about who they are from one small video? You know, you don't know where they've been, what they've done, who they are. You know nothing. In fact, I have known people on the internet for a long time, you know, long periods of time, and still felt like I really didn't know them well enough to even, you know, I make a kind of a vision of them, but I don't make a judgment of them. I just want to get that off my chest. Another thing that I want to get off my chest about this generation, technological age and all that, is patience. My God, people are impatient. You know, when it's one of my pet peeves. Is that people, you'll be sitting there on IM with somebody, you know, or you have your IM messenger open, and they message you, hi there, and you don't get back, you know, for 30 seconds, and hey, you get another message, and you don't get back because you're busy with something, you're not at your desk, whatever reason, you know, and then the next one, you know, like 30 seconds later, maybe 15 seconds later, are you mad at me? And then, about 15 seconds later, well, God damn it, they get all mad and huffy at you. And it's been like 3 minutes, maybe, max. 3 minutes? You can't wait 3 minutes. Come on, little boys and girls. Jeez, man. I can remember when it took a week for one letter to get across the United States. I had somebody wipe out an entire archive once online because I didn't get back to him in 24 hours. We had this forum together. We were co-administrators of a forum, and he was a brildo. Oh, by the way, that's another thing. I'm going to give you a word every day. I hate lame, gay, and noob. I hate those 3 things, okay? I hate those 3 words. And you see them all the time. They're so old. Yeah, oh, please. Talk to the hand. Brildo. Let's just bring that into existence as, instead of lame, say brildo. If you feel it bursting forth from your mouth as an insult, because you just feel like, doing an insult, say brildo. Okay? Noob, say neophyte. Yeah? If it's a softer, gentler noob. Gay. Gay has taken on so many meanings, over its lifetime. It's really quite sad. Poor little word. You feel like patting it on its little head and saying, "We didn't mean to abuse you so much, poor little gay word. At first you were very happy." Oh dear. Anyway. I've decided that I'm going to be like Carol Burnett. At the end of her show, she would, wiggle her ear like that to say goodbye to her mother, or hello to her mother, like that, So this is for Newt. Every time he sees this, it'd be 1, 4, 3, if I can do it. See, I can't even do that with my fingers anymore. Oh, somebody wanted to see my hands, too. This is my hands, my little arthritic hands, see? There, now you can see them. And this knuckle right here was the one that went first. And this one, look, I have that little crone's finger now. Well, the other one's even worse. This one on this side. Ooh, crone finger. I'm like a little witch. Ooh. Okay. Well, anyway, I'll do this one. How's that? Because I can't get the 3 down. I can no longer move that finger that way. So how about that? Everybody else does this thing. Ooh. But look, I got the crone finger going on there too. So I'll do it this way. How's that? The 4's coming next. How about, oh, that's good. Alright, except that still, no, I'll just do that. Anyway, that's all I have to say today. This has probably gotten very long and very boring, and yeah, so, bye.